Good evening. It has been another thrilling day at the 2015 Betfred World Snooker Championship. 3 former world champions in action, and the man who won his title here at the Crucible last year, Mark Selby, was always going to be up against it, against a very ambitious 24-year-old Glaswegian in Anthony McGill. 4-4 after the first session. This is what happened in Friday's morning session.
Anthony McGill was able to put the disappointment of missing the black in the final frame yesterday out of his mind. His temperament has never been in doubt really this tournament, and he came out this morning and the same as yesterday won the first 2 frames.
Good shot. Having lost the first 2 frames of the morning session, Mark Selby had to do something to stamp his authority back on the game, and he did that with a century. He said to Anthony, you make mistakes when you're in the balls, and I'm going to win the frame at one visit. There's the black going, dribbling it to the corner, and it's there. Wonderful! Anthony McGill, as he's proved so fine this tournament, unfazed, won the next frame, went into the mid-session interval, still with a 2-frame advantage.
There were signs when Selby made a century break that Anthony McGill was beginning to weaken, perhaps the realisation of what he was achieving. He was beating the defending champion, the world #1 was finally getting to him. But he just came back in such great style, proving everyone wrong again, made a superb 125 clearance and outplayed Mark Selby for the remaining frames.
Didn't hit that well at all. He missed a couple of reds in the corner pockets which you would normally expect him to get. And Anthony McGill, whether that settled in, the fact that the champion was missing, I don't know. But once again, he took it in his stride, Anthony McGill, won those last 2 frames, goes into this evening session 4-frame advantage, only needing 3. Mark Selby has got to produce some of his best snooker to get back in this match. Anthony McGill, he's got a licence to thrill. He only needs 3.
Well, they share the first 2 frames of the evening session, so McGill now needing just 2 frames to book a place in the quarter-final. Into frame 19, it's Mark Selby to play.
Always a little bit dangerous playing that way when you're pushing a red to the corner. And there is a shot for nothing on here for Anthony. He will go around the back of the red that's nearest the black spot. And he's spotted such a large percentage of these during this match. This is only missing 1 in 4 at the minute, isn't he? This, though, is probably the most pressure he's ever been in his life. But in it goes, so once again the call safety shot from Mark.
Go on.
Crumble.
Possible line here. Well, he's hit the pink and he's brought that into play. And how's the white? Oh, that's unlucky. Is he on this red?
5.
He's closest to the left hand side cushion. Looks very, very tight. Well, it's on, but very risky. That could have been a little bit more favourable, Willie. He hit the pink absolutely full on, just where he wanted to. Brought that into play, and look at all the reds opening up nicely. Full ball kiss on that red, just as it slipped past it would have been ideal. This is tricky.
Once again, no fear.
6.
he's still smiling, Willie. He loves the pressure, doesn't he?
Well, he was so excited how he's established himself as a player at the minute. When he came into this crucible without too many people knowing too much about him, albeit he did have a good run in the UK. People know about him now all over the world. That may have gone astray. Well, bar for that kiss, it would have gone astray.
12. $13.
Pink one spot. It's on its black spot, and that helps this situation even more. Really wants to take this red into the left corner pocket because that will free up the pink into both corner pockets now.
90.
A couple of shots. Frame at his mercy.
20. $26.
And taking that red,
27.
it's almost freeing the black up into the opposite corner. Not just yet, of course. You'd get rid of one more red around the black there, but this is now a frame winning chance and to get him one away from victory.
33. $34.
Well, if he wants to risk it, you can play the cannon onto the red next to the black. At pace, though. You've got to play it at pace just to get the cue ball away from the black. If it works, it wins the frame because the black would be in play and the remaining reds would be in play.
$40. $41.
Red have had him into the middle. But then all these 5 reds now that are surrounding the black and the pink spot area, they all seem to be away
47.
in the way of one another. There's no problem with this next red, but it has to leave an angle on the next pink. And that's why I suggested a few moments ago moving the red away from the black. Because he'll probably play it this time.
48.
And of course there's not so many reds he could get on now because he's potted 3. So this cannon has to work.
Yeah, if you can get a cannon on this red here, it'll be on to the 1, 2. Oh, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. The black pots as well.
54.
But when he puts this red, the red to the left of the black will pot into the left-hand corner pocket, so...
55.
Doesn't really want to put the pink and black out of play here. At least one of them will pot. It's going to go behind its own spot, and he just does need another red, doesn't he? That's no problem then.
Yeah, 61 ahead, 67 remaining when he pots this red. Mark Selby will need a snooker, but the black will pot.
62.
Goes closest to its own spot, but the black will still pot into the left-hand corner pocket.
$63.
This black was
Black.
certainly put the frame beyond doubt, you would feel.
Well, this truly is a remarkable performance from this young man, Ken. It really is. The break in the first frame was superb. OK, he's entitled to be nervous after Selby made a lovely 67 in the previous frame to pull
71.
one back. But what does he do? Just gets down and knocks another big break in. Fearless.
Crucible nerves? What nerves? He hasn't shown any of them.
78.
Trust me, I'll get some at some time.
79.
Just looks very confident, everything going into the heart of the pocket. Very composed, quick around the table, seeing the shots very clearly.
86. 87.
There have been 27 centuries so far in this championship, and just as I say that, he misses the black, and that's a shame. He's still smiling though, and why wouldn't he? He's gone 12-7 in the league. He has the world champion and defending champion under pressure.
Yes, and Mark Selby now has to win the next 6 frames to avoid falling victim to the Crucible curse. Remember, no first-time winner has successfully defended the trophy the following year. Into the next frame, Selby on a break of 51.
52.
I think he may have covered it. Has it rolled just
57.
enough to get through to on the pink spot? I don't think so. You can see Mark's arms drop there in disappointment. People may ask, why did he go in and out of balk? He could have made sure of being on one there, but he felt that playing it that way he was going to be on 2 reds.
Yeah, I mean, if the cue ball slows up a couple of inches, he's on the one to the right corner. If it goes on, he's by that red. He'll still be on the same red into the corner. Just fractions.
I can't see how he can push a red safe here. Don't like this. You better
Mark
hope
Selby,
McGill can't
57.
get through to this, because of the way he's playing, he could get right back into the frame. What he has done though is pushed a couple of reds on the side cushions.